Okay guys, welcome back. I do apologise, I was wolfing down my dinner. So we're just wrapping up practice session. Just got Rightful out there at the moment. Currently Ray Hayward. Oh, it's still bloody Ray. Ryan Hayward. Finishing practice in the lead by the looks of it. So welcome again back to BoA TV on YouTube. So room for another 2-hour race after this quali session, which will begin shortly. So Kool-Aid and Paul doing a great job. Thank you very much for them boys taking on the street.
Green line, give it all you got.
A few complications beforehand, but we got there. So we got 13 on track, which seems to be about the standard this weekend. So we'll get that. Then we've got the return of Freaky in the Audi. Actually yet to race in Pro. This will be his debut. Still no surfers, he's still on the mend. Not too sure if Sirkos is racing because he was racing earlier, so that he will be. Having a look on the check-ins. Yeah, Sirkos has ruled himself out, but he did the endurance race earlier, so that was kind of obvious that was going to happen. Freaky's at front of the queue. He's going to be first one to set a lap. Very bad to track this. Years of age, Freaky. Youngest member of the BoA admin. The guy who puts the polishing touches on our graphics. Excuse me. I do apologise about the graphics and the standings. They all came out really wrong for some reason this week. So he's sitting down. So Captain Rod's putting a 2-minute 1. And we've got coming across the line 23, 22, I think it was. That was Jensen. So Nico's next to come across the line. And he goes in the pole with a 2-minute flat. Pretty much matching Butcher's time at the moment. So will we see the quickest time out this weekend? Yeah, and Trigger goes into 59.6. We see a 59.3 from Bennett. So yesterday in a GT Academy. So Galea next to come round, followed by Kool-Aid. Galea comes across the line and he stays in 12th for now. What can Kool-Aid do? He jumps into 9th. So Freaky. Yeah, another one in the 40s. Going to improve quite well here. Looks on rails. Goes up to 10th. Hayward behind him goes into 2nd. And then Prawn's coming across the line now as well. Can he improve? He doesn't. Stays in 12th. Car 42 next. Right from Chip. Comes across the line and goes pole. Oh, 59.4. It's going to take a big lap for someone to get pole tonight. Nico's coming round next. Currently down in 3rd now. 5.84 next. RZM Dave. Trigger. Comes across the line. Stays 2nd for now. Galade's coming round next. Currently propping up the field. You know that Mercedes is fast in the right hand. Galade find a bit of form. Not yet. He's jumping back to the pits though, so I think there's something that could be improved. Kool-Aid I think he just moved up to 8th there. Michael Chris has also got Mig Run close in tow. Mig Run up in 6th at the moment. Michael Chris does not improve. Does Mig Run? No, he doesn't improve either. Does Prawn Star sitting down in 12th at the moment? Can he improve? No, not yet. He pulls up. So next to come round is Jay Jones. He stays in 10th. Trigger's coming round on another lap. Really tight between the top three. Well, this is really tight all the way through, to be honest. So Trigger comes around the final corner. He does improve, just 300ths off rightful. Mick Run's coming round. No, sorry, that's not Mick Run. That's Kool-Aid. And Kool-Aid stays in 8th for now. Next come round is Freaky. He does improve, but stays in length for now. Next on the laps, Jay Jones. Less than 5 minutes of the session to go. Jensen does improve, but once again stays in 10th. Such as a pace with those in front of him. So you see Whitefall just starting a lap as Trigger comes round. And Trigger does not improve. Laid out there on another lap. He doesn't improve, stays in 8th. Ryan Hayward next come round. 3/10 off the pace at the moment. Doesn't improve. Tart coming over. Another one doesn't improve. Galea with a bit of traffic in front of him. Shouldn't hurt him too much. 13th, still got time for 2 more laps. Nico's coming across the line, doesn't improve. And nor does Rog. So we're looking at Trigger, can he improve? No, still doesn't improve. Got 1 more lap. Polestar's coming around the lap. Jones and Freaky are in the pits, so that's a stints up. Prawn comes across the line, stays in 12th. Prawn's still sitting down in 4th at the moment in the championship. And Corley comes around. Stays in 8th. No, sorry, just moves up to 7th. Pushing Tart into 8th as Tart comes around. And he comes across the line and he takes 6th. Showing that Bentley's strong. Nico's just making his way into left field. Nico stays in 3rd for now. Is he on another lap? He is. Rifle's on the lap at the moment. So can Rifle beat Bennett and also extend his gap? He doesn't. He's got one more lap. Trigger's going to be coming around for his final chance. Keeping it really tight through there. Using all the exit. Oh, and Trigger stays his 2nd. Who's that coming across the line? 19, Michael Chris finishes in 9th. Prawn comes across the line. He jumps up to 11th, pushing Freaky down to 12th. 99 out there next is Ryan Hayward. See Tart pull up beside there, so can Hayward pull something out the bag? Takes a different line to Trigger through there. And dive straight into the pits, so that answers that question. We've got Mig Run still out there on the lap. Take a lot to shave a 2nd off. Not impossible though. Mig Run is fast. I think Roger's not finished the lap yet. He's still out there on some sort of practice lap. So Mig Run, the final one on the lap. Can he do anything? And does he improve? Stays in 7th. So there you have it. So Rightful finishes with a 59.4. So that means Bennett over the weekend's got the fastest lap on the same racing conditions. So I'm just going to jump to a cutscene and we'll be back in a moment.
seconds.
Okay guys, welcome back. So let's have a quick look at the standings in a better graphic than
20 seconds.
the one in animation. So currently Nico and Rightful both joint on 88.
10 seconds.
Hayward on 60 points. Prawn on 38. So there's a big gap between them. Rod's down in 30 on 32. Bump yet again not with us this weekend. Hash also not with us. Although I thought he checked in. And they're all pulling away now. Sirkos down. So say Freaky's yet to get off the thingy. Hunt, Physics, Surf all not racing this weekend, so they could struggle to get out there in the final half of the season. But yeah, it's looking good. Just jump up a few places this. So you've got top three there, and then there's a big old jump. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Trigger obviously started later on in the season. Right, that's why I can't see you guys chatting. Got the wrong pop up. So yeah, good luck to the lads out there. Quite a few of these lads have done endurance races now. 2 hours, not really a great deal when somebody's done a 3 hour. Was in the party with me. I don't know what happened to him. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we'll have the battles we saw in the last race. Ooh, he's just invited me to another party. Which will change the audio. Oh. Evening, mate.
Good evening.
You still out there racing still or something?
Sorry?
You out there racing or something? Clicking away?
Me?
Yeah. Could hear your...
bashing my controller.
Okay. Just need to sort the sound out quickly. But yeah, Rifles bringing around Lovefield for the final time, oh, for the first time. Should be an interesting one. So lines up side by side with Trigger. Nico and Rog close behind. With Hayward and I think that's Tart next to him. Mig run just behind. So the lights, the line's just after this bridge here, and green light. Rightful off to a good start. Ooh, trigger gets a bit wide there. Looks all pretty clean, straight off through cops. As they approach Maggots and Begets. It all looks pretty clean so far. Which is bad news for Prom, because this is normally where he makes places up. Bunching together closely, all looks still very clean. Ooh, trigger getting a bit deep there. It's under pressure from Nico now. Trigger shutting the door on everyone there. See Rod's just in the background there. Tart now up into 5th place. Rod's falling backwards a little bit. He's now under pressure for Kool-Aid, who's under pressure for Migrun. Oh, Migrun tries to have a look around the outside, thinks better of it. You there, dude? So, a very clean start of the race. Hayward's all over the back of Nico here. Looks like he's going to have a good run at him here. Nico defending well at the moment. So very clean off the start. J. Joe's falling to the back, so he's the biggest loser by the looks of it. Tart looks like the biggest winner. Migrun losing out a couple places. Oh, wrong button. Nice train going on at the back here as well. Kool-Aid putting Migrun under plenty of pressure. Could we actually start seeing the race that Pro's been promising for a long time?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Yep. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah. But everything that could have gone wrong this evening has gone wrong this evening.
Yeah, it's been one of them evenings. I agree with you there, mate. I've grown several grey hairs, so that's for sure.
I've lost a lot.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
God.
Yeah, Nico versus
Good
the Bentleys. Luke saying that. But Kool-Aid. So is Migrun's pulled away a bit from Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid under a lot of pressure from Marco Chris.
Triggers under a bit of pressure there from Nico.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Still pretty close. A lot of toing and throwing in the early stages. Jones making his way back through. Tart's fallen all the way down to 12. Don't know what happened to
I don't know
Tart.
what happened. I just watched him going down and down and down and down.
I've seen it happen to a couple of guys tonight, actually. So Migrun sitting in 6th. Solid start to the race. Chasing down Captain Roger at the moment. Captain Roger's fallen off Hayward quite a bit, 3.5 seconds. Even if Rosa. Yeah, I know Sergey, you know. And I probably said that wrong.
He lost it going into the new start and finish straight.
Yeah.
Lost it going into there, and by the time he looked up, everybody had gone past him. That rings a bell.
Ooh, Nico's really having a sniff. Yeah, I don't think Trigger's got that option tonight. The early pit. To be honest, the tyres, when the track starts rubbering in, the tyres do last quite well. Well done, IOCC for finishing. He blacked out during the race. Not him, the screen. The G's got to him. Then he came back in and got a result. So points on the table.
Fair play to him.
Nice little tasty battle going on right at the back here between Prawn, Galea, Jones and Tart. Yeah, I think he will still. I don't know. I think it all depends if there's any instance anyone picks up any damage. I think we've lost one already.
Yeah, Freaky's gone.
So far this weekend, out of 6 admin, 5 have not finished. Oh dear. Yeah, no, that rule stays, mate. If you DC, then you're free. It's just sort of like having a mechanical problem. If you can get back to the pits and get back out on track, then fair play. So we see it like that in that way. You'll have more respect for coming back and trying. And then just quitting out and sulking.
What are you saying? What are you saying, mate? Come on, don't just sit there. Come on, come out with it.
Finish the bloody. It just finished the races. I don't know. I see you go back to pits once, and then the second time. What was that for?
Went in the pits to change tyres.
Yeah.
I had an early pit. And I had 40 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds of damage. I don't know how. Don't think I hit the wall that hard. And then coming out of Mackett's, and the first halfway through there, I lost it. Just nose punted it into the wall.
Oh, so it's right.
And it was I couldn't even get it back to the pits, so I just
jump back. That's where I see you. Yeah.
Back and then I'm going to move my furniture.
Fair enough. Like this season, in all intents and purposes, is a bit of a write-off in a way, but we knew it was going to be.
I was annoyed at the start, to be honest. I don't know what Butcher was doing.
Why's that?
Well, he was like hanging right back. He was like the guy in second place was like about 2 or 3 car lengths in front of him, so I had to like wait.
Oh, cool. They just got it wrong there. Sorry to interrupt.
So that meant the guy on my left was 2 or 3 car lengths in front of me. So when we come into Cops, I had to back off again, and I was down to 5th.
Oh dear.
And I think that was in my head all race. So I was just like, then I lost it coming through the whatever turn it is after the new start and finish straight. So head gone.
Oh dear. Well, yeah.
I was annoyed because I was running quick. I was doing some quick times in practice. I had a 2:00.2 at one point. I was 2/10 off of a 59.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just couldn't replicate that at all, anywhere near it. I know we had a heavier fuel load, but even so, it's... Never mind.
Well,
there's always next week.
Only 4 weeks left.
Yeah.
Right, so we've still got Nico trying to make a charge on Trigger, but this is allowing Rightful to pull away a bit. Still got, well, we're only in 10 minutes into it, so settle in. It's going to be a long one.
OCC says practice doesn't count. No, tell me about it.
No, it's true.
I don't want a lot of races in practice. That was the other thing, is that why don't people practice starts? Why is it you go into the server, they do the hours practice, the half an hour qualified, and then they bugger off.
Yeah.
There's no way to do any practice starts with people. It's like, what the
What? We're on YouTube now. We definitely don't swear on YouTube. It's way too posh for that.
I didn't swear.
Nearly.
I said, what the I don't swear anyway.
I need to have a look at
delicate person.
All Tart is having a look at Galea. Galea could dial that Merc in a bit better. He'd have some pace. He's just, I don't know.
He's had a look. It's gone down the inside of him.
Yeah, it's past him. But this is a good preparation tonight. This is how many hours tonight streaming? Done about 6 hours tonight streaming.
Yeah, all in one stream.
Tonight, I stopped and started. I had some dinner. How selfish of me. Yeah, well, you want to see the leaders, do you? Yeah, no worries. Currently, Rightful's consistently... Well, I was just about to say this, consistently in the low 2 minutes, but he's just got 2:01 there. So I think he just lost a little bit of time. As you see, Trigger's closed in a bit as well.
But OCC says he trains in single player 99%. That's fine, but the start's different.
Yeah, how they drive are completely different.
Single play mode, it's like
they move out
your way. They don't have the
well, aggression they do.
41 mile an hour, but they don't have this 41 mile an hour limit.
Yeah.
And this lining it up and shit like that. It's just like you can just put your foot down and just it sits on the rev limiter, and then it just releases the car. So it's it doesn't give you any practice at all for the starts when it comes to server starts.
Well, that's why I dropped the servers down to 20 minutes during the week to encourage people to race. I remember someone asked me to put it on 45 minutes so people could practice. It's like people don't practice on 20 minutes. No. Even less likely to on 45.
The 5 minutes. The 5 minutes should be fine. Just it enables you to get a practice start. Enables you to practice pit. Oh, rifle's gone a bit wide there.
Well,
and again,
one major thing as well is, well, in practice the race doesn't matter. You can just quit out. So you can use it still as a practice session in race conditions.
Yeah.
It's
right on the back of Rifle now. Rifle's just had a few moments.
Yeah.
Trigger's right on the back of him now.
Just watching Jones as they come into this tight and twisty bit. Is he going to make a move on Prawn? Lambo's fared reasonably well here this weekend. Yeah, well, that's it as well. OCC, it's what works for you. But these guys at the front, I don't think they need to worry as much because it's usually pretty clean at the front. It's behind that you need to be a lot more careful. But you are right, Trigger is all over the back of Chip. Well, what I might start doing, lads, is because we are so quiet at the moment with races, because being summer and everything, what we might do is set up a practice race once a week for the weekend.
But you got this every day. Every time you go on the server, it's there. It's available for people to do. I had like 10, 11 people in a practice session, and I lined up for the start and lined up on my own.
Yeah, but people but if you say it's a proper practice session, more people are likely to turn up, and then they know you're racing. Like, you don't know that anyone else is racing. If most people quit out, you just quit out anyway with them. If you expect it, you just quit out. So Corley's drops back into the hands of Michael Chris here. Plenty of little battles going on.
Jones all over the back of Prawn.
Yep, good farming buddies, these two. Been chatting to Jones.
Making a move down the inside.
Oh,
yeah, that was a bit.
Prawn was always going to shut the door there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But they both come out of it fairly unscathed. I wonder if we're ever going to see the end of that green Lambo. I know he does want to change and he does want to go on the wheel, because obviously I'm not using it anymore.
Oh, right, he's going to take your wheel, is he?
Well, not take it, but race it on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
But it's awkward because, like, I'm normally working on that lot while he's not at work, so in my room and that lot, obviously. So it'd be awkward, but yeah, he's nervous about making a switch to it.
But it's going to take him a while, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, and he don't want to get relegated.
I don't think he's ever going to get relegated. He scores regular points too often.
Yeah, but going to the wheel is a big change. Although Evo's not fared too badly. Although he's doing all
right.
He was until he retired as well. Yeah, that's one thing. That's a big pickup I've noticed is a lot of retirements. Either DCs or whatever.
Right. Oh, thought he was going to go for it again. These two battling as the enabled Tartlet to Tartfelt to catch up with these two. And Galea.
It can't be. It's not
Sean
top.
Alonso is.
Yeah, good battles in Formula 1 today. So completely Hamilton's fault. Bottas taking everyone out today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then
I can't believe he did what he did.
And then he did. You know what? It's so ironic seeing Verstappen pull that move over, that aggressive, over-aggressive move, and he's like, "Oh, that's fine." Come on.
Which one was that? I didn't see that one.
It was overtaking. He was stopped Ricardo.
Oh, Braun's got it wrong coming out of turn 1. Did he manage to keep in front, or has Jones got the run? He's managed to keep it. God knows how he managed to keep that.
Because it's not really an overtaking spot there. You're not really braking.
Got it wrong on the exit.
Yeah, but it takes a brave man to go side by side through maggots and beggots. Yeah, you like them little sharp tracks, Mike, don't you? Them squirrely tracks. Yeah, Alton Park next week. Looking forward to that. First time we've
got it Tuesday as well.
Okay.
2 hours in GT4.
Oh, so that's gonna be interesting. I'm in for another long night then. Getting definitely loads of practice for the Spa race. So yeah, some of you guys might have heard that we've got 2 teams entered in a 24-hour race. So I've noticed we're getting teams getting quite a lot of offers to race in other leagues and teams and that lot, or opportunities as well.
Good.
It's good. So Luke, Sirkos and Malone were racing in SOP League endurance race earlier.
Okay, how'd they get on?
20th they finished. So, but don't forget that's out of 30 teams. So it's not the end of the world. It's their first outing as well.
Yeah.
So well done, boys.
Good stuff.
Still got this battle going on at the back.
No, I'm sitting here watching it.
It's the best battle we got.
I must admit, one thing I had noticed that in practice, some of the curbs you couldn't hit, like turn 1, you couldn't hit the inside curb because it just threw you up in the air. But during the race, you could.
Oh, sorry.
And the same.
Luke just corrected me. 50 teams.
50 teams.
They're very much well done.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was odd.
Yeah. This is Braun's causing all sorts of problems at the moment.
Just doing what he needs to do, isn't he? Oh.
Tart's gone wide there.
Back there.
Great stuff. As I say, all these guys score points, double points, so we're all worth it. See Tart do that quite a lot, but I think it's Constantina behind Prong. I think Prong's going to struggle eventually, but he's doing well to keep them all behind him. Oh, nice. I'll have to watch it back. Maybe after this race. Be a late finish for these boys. I don't think there's any. There's one European, I think. Oh, and rightful he's Scottish.
He don't count.
Very. Oh no, we got Trigger's obviously American. So there's no reference to Only Fools and Horses there. Yeah, he means actual triggers. So Kool-Aid's closing in on. Marco Chris closing on Kool-Aid again. If Seacos has got a car dialed in, he knows where to put the car. I've seen it a few times from him. Look at this battle going on at the back.
Yeah, Lambo gets out of the corners, doesn't it? That's the trouble that Jones is having.
Yep.
Was he going to make a move?
That door's always going to be shut there.
Tart was going to come in there and join the party big style. Or upset the party.
Oh, wrong button. Apologise. Oh,
Jones just got a good run. Going to make a move? No.
He makes a good run out of here, though. Surely the Bentley's going to have him. But he's got to be careful because he's got Tart behind him.
He just gets a good... Out of that corner, he just gets a good exit.
Yeah. We've seen this quite often in Pro this season.
Galea's now joining the party and looking all over the back of Tart. Ooh, Jones coming up alongside. Oh.
Hayward's closing in on Nico as well. I'm going to have to go back to that battle. So Nico's fallen backwards. Sort of reasonably close at the front. Prawn fighting for all his life. Jones has got a really good run out of it. Still parking the car in the middle of the road. Jones is going to have a good run out of this corner now, surely. Oh, Sean sideways, which has caused Jones to back out of it.
Yeah. Too good a run.
Yeah. If Prawn had a good exit there, then Jones would have probably had him, ironically enough. He's going for it on the inside. He's got to get it stopped.
Got it.
He does.
Got it stopped, yes.
Nice move by Jones there.
Prawn's not going to give it up.
No, that's not Prawn's style.
Oh. Good move by Jones.
So Prawn under pressure, straight away from Tart. Oh,
Tart.
Tart.
Deep.
Yeah. Massively deep there. So then that's just gifted Galea. Galea. 11th as well. So it's now for Jones to get the foot down. Get after Michael Chris now. Oh, that gap's split as well. So Mark's fallen backwards. Hayward's still with Prawn. Rod's 13 seconds behind, sitting in 5th. And we are.
Race that one.
Yeah, quite a few lonely races starting to open up now. Galea shimmy and shaking all over the rear of Prawn, but Prawn's not having it. I know where I'm in. He says, "You get round me." Oh, he seems to be moving very unprone-like, very twitchy.
He is, isn't he? I've noticed that.
Oh, Galea having a look at it.
Dive bomb. That was
Have we seen that once?
He's being battered to pieces.
He's still going and he's still there. That's ruthless like that.
Yeah, that was a lunge if ever I've seen one. Oh, it must have caused some damage there. We're half an hour in. A bit early for a pit stop.
Yeah, I was going to imagine. That's why I'm surprised you're liking Alton Park, because it must be hard on the controller. But yeah, it's a lot of high speeds, very slight movements, and you got like late apexes as well while you're on the throttle. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to Alton Park. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another short circuit. It's another what's that? Another Laguna Seca, isn't it?
No, because I'm
Short track.
Zolder.
Short track, mate.
Short tracks I'm normally pretty good on. Zolder, Laguna, but then again I did also get second at Spa last season and ahead of Carpers. Yeah, I have heard that on board with you guys on controller scrubbing speed. Although Abby and Banjo did really well on controller, so triggers all over the back of Rifle here.
Yeah, Rifle must have made a bit of a mistake there.
Must have done. Podcast again tomorrow night.
Yep. Yeah, same corner. The just coming out of the new pit straight. Got it all wrong, and then that put him all over the place. Ended up going wide, and then on what would have been T3. Yes. He's still up there, still in the lead.
Haywood stay with Nico as well. As it stands, Chip will walk away big leader. Trying to think, he'll pull a 12-point gap over Nico here.
24 point.
No, it's 6 points the difference. No, 7 points, so it'd be 14.
7 points between.
Yeah, 25 for
First
first.
and third.
Yep. 25 for a win. 18 for a third. It's 20 for second.
Yeah.
He who dares wins. Prongs made a pit. He's on a two-stopper surely then.
Yeah, I said he must have had damage because
Yeah.
he was getting.
Pinged about.
Hour and 25. Can you go an hour and 25?
Yeah, you probably could.
Hmm.
They are designed for these stints, but but these guys in front are going to be pushing a lot harder than they would in real life for when they make them last for an hour and a half or so.
I thought you might be. The audience is calling for a trigger to pit. Don't think he needs to at the moment. I think he's sitting there nice, following Rightful behind. I don't think it's going to cause, unless he has a blinding pit stop and Rightful doesn't, but I don't see there's any reason for it to pit.
So it's going to wrap up about 10:30 this will.
Will it? Not
Yep.
10 o'clock?
No.
Oh yeah. My maths is shocking.
On that evidence, I agree. Hayward's closed right back in on Nico again.
Jones is making inroads into Mark and Chris as well.
I was watching that time. Yeah.
That was 6.5 seconds. It's now down to 3.5.
It was 7 after he got past Prowl. He's got a good run on Nico here. Goes round the outside, and
No.
oh, I don't know. He's got a good run. He can stick it on the brakes. He does. Too heavy on the
he gets a
brakes.
comeback.
That was. He didn't need to, because he was side by side. All he had to do is get to the apex.
Yeah.
He didn't need to brake as late as he did. Unlucky. Gonna have to try again. Nico's doing well against these Bentleys. Oh, Nico gets it wrong under braking there. As Hayward closed in once again. Hayward gets a good X out of it. Could be really close. Got a lot of traction control on there. Still just a second in, between them up in front as well. Hayward's got a nice exit out of Cops. Calder's become well famous now. Nice move by Hayward there. On his day on the right track, Hayward will challenge the best of them. Let's jump a ball with Chip. Jones not really closing in anymore to Chris. Oh, Hayward's still got Nico for company. Yeah, this is a Bentley stronghold. Kudos to Bentley last night for doing so well. Languishing down in 11th after them tussles earlier. It's all sorted itself out. Bentley's shown its pace. 6 Bentleys out there tonight. Be there, Al. Out. So we've got a long, long way to go still. I seem to have lost my co-coms as well. I reckon if Hayward can manage to drop Nico a bit, I reckon he could close back in on them guys in front of him. Nico keeping the pressure on him will keep him being defensive. Unnatural lines. Although that looks pretty natural there. Nico definitely getting a better run. As soon as that Bentley gets the power down, not many cars can compete with it.
It'll be time for Nico to pit, would it?
You're back.
Yep.
No, I'd wait until an hour. I'd stick this out. An hour and 20 minutes is a long way on. Jones is in the pits as well. The Mig run's pitted as well. So quite a few have been in the pits early. This is a real challenge with only 12 cars on track to keep it interesting and keep going around like this. It's not easy. So Hayward's starting to get a bit of air from Nico.
So Pro must have had a lot of damage. How much is it?
I don't know. A fair bit, enough to make him.
Why has Jones not cleared his pit stop?
No tyre check, maybe he's just coming for fuel. Which is weird. Or he's just made a mistake on his pit strategy. So Jones is in for a long. Can we see another dropout?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. I think he's made a mistake in his pit stop. He's 2 laps down.
Yeah, that was going on.
3 laps down. I don't know what's going on there.
not having much luck this season, Jones.
Not easy. Just thinking that myself.
A few good results. This season we are having more problems with ACC. I don't think it's G-Portal this season. I think it's ACC are just all over the shop.
Yeah.
I think something's coming and they're mucking about with things. And it's just making everything unstable.
Well, it'll be the XS version, won't it?
Yeah, it's if they're saying it's got the same power as current PCs, the S, then surely then it's going to be capable of doing the things that PC can do, which means driver swaps.
Cross-platform.
I don't know about that. Because it's on. If it was just Xbox, I'd say yeah, but I doubt if they'd be able to do PS as well. That would be something. That would be pretty sick, actually. Imagine league races and the team battles and that lot we could have.
But it's available on PS4 and 5.
Yeah. I did contemplate getting a PS4 for a while and dipping our toe, but I was thinking I would just stay Microsoft. If anything, we'd just upgrade to a PC. And they had another 9 drivers for that the other night. Fingers crossed I'll be there within a couple of weeks as well. But yeah, Thursday night I reckon practice session race for Alton Park. An old school one.
You reckon?
Yeah, get everyone getting a party and that lot. And then mute everyone because they're annoying you when you're going around the track. But it goes so quiet in parties. I've never known anything like it in this game.
Yeah, no.
You always like you hear someone talking, you look in the box and someone's in the pits. You're like, yeah, you can tell.
But when we was on Project Cars Wheel, which used to, everybody used to be in a party, didn't they?
We're chatting away.
Yeah. Not taking it seriously.
It's like, yeah, well, obviously we was all in a party before, but when this started, but we quickly realised that people just jumping out. They just didn't want to be in a party with other people when they were talking. When we was doing CRS League, the amount of talking in the race, I was like, this is driving me nuts.
I know you don't like it at all.
No, I don't. I like a violent in my race. Well, it's more so the controller problem at the moment as well, because I think I just need to get a better quality cable. Because I noticed that I used a cheap cable on the old Xbox and it didn't work as well. It kept turning itself off.
Wireless, mate. It's the way to go.
Yeah, well, eventually. So I'm redecorating my room next week, so I'm shutting down the rig for a day or two. Might not be able to stream on Tuesday yet. It'll be very old school if it does to be on the Xbox.
No.
Oh yeah, might not be able to do the podcast tomorrow actually.
What?
I want to get my room decorated before my daughter comes down, so...
Fair enough.
Won't take me long, it's just everything's going to be wet. I was actually just thinking me and you on the podcast. But don't do what it did last time and have a good 45-minute conversation beforehand and have nothing to talk about when it came to the podcast. It was like, yeah. Evening, Andre.
45 minutes. That was an hour and 35 minutes we were talking for.
I didn't want to let on to people how sad we were. Like pair of old ladies.
So plenty to talk about.
I love it. Like Binky rings me up from time to time. If he catches me at a good time, me and him have a good conversation.
Binky talking, never.
Do a Dutch kiss. I don't know what a Dutch kiss is. It sounds, if it's Dutch, it's probably perverted. So well done, Binky, mate. Tough race out there tonight. Good job on finishing.
Nico dives in the pits.
Yeah, it's about that time now. Optimal pit window, next 20 minutes, I'd say. So Kool-Aid's doing pretty well at the moment. He's a long way behind Roger at the moment, as well as Roger is a long way behind Nico. Pit phases are always a key phase. Normally throws up a surprise or two. Paul's probably going to end up coming out in third now. Oh no. Yeah, I had that earlier with in the Oceania race. Picked up a puncture driving around with like 26%.
Never had one.
You notice your pressure's just really low. And if you can't get that pressure back up again, it's likely you got a puncture. So Nico comes back out, and he comes out behind Kool-Aid there, in front of Mick Runke, more to the point. Mick Run completely in no man's land. Like he must have 40 seconds either side of him. So not a great deal to commentate on at the moment. I mean, Nico's come out behind Galea. Galea likes a long stop, so we could be interested in it.
We need a safety car. You know, you do that.
I don't know if we can do a spoiler. Actually, it's 20 past 9. You can do spoilers. What? Apparently Vettel's got disqualified for less fuel. Not enough fuel.
Really? I know the two of them ran out of fuel on the lap, didn't they?
Yeah.
On the final lap. But I thought they said that didn't matter. It was only the qualifying that it mattered.
Don't know. Oh, that will be a shame. I don't know.
That is a shame because that was a good fight. The two of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I gutted for Norris, setting records the way he was. I think we got a special driver in Norris. I think he's been ignored a lot by because of Russell. Hamilton definitely. I completely once again blame Hamilton for taking out Verstappen again today. He was way too aggressive into turn one.
I loved it in his interview when he was saying the crowd's been absolutely fantastic.
He loves it, but the top guys, they thrive off it. They thrive off you booing them. That means you're doing something right.
Right. Officials were unable to take a mandatory 1 litre sample of fuel from the car after the race.
Oh.
So it was possible to pump 0.3 of a litre from the car, and there was no defence to claim. No performance advantage was obtained.
Oh dear.
So Hamilton then gets second.
You gotta laugh at it.
Yeah.
I think when you are up there, though, you kind of luck does fall on you a bit. When you're challenging, that tends to be when the luck seems to fall away from you. And Nico right on the back of Galea already here. Don't expect Galea to give it away easy. Doesn't defend too much though. If we see this from Galea too much, I know he's on tired tyres. But yeah, well, actually, it looks like he's really tired tyres, and we do know Nico's really quick through that section. So get on with his own race. Didn't lose no time. Tart's in the pits. Norris is a great driver. You put him in that Mercedes or Red Bull at the moment, and he'll be up there with any of them drivers. Leclerc as well. Leclerc's could be a great.
I think we're all just waiting for Hamilton to win his 8th title and fuck off. I mean, to disappear.
Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Sorry.
Swear jar.
There you go, there's your 20p. Yeah, certainly, mate. I don't know whether it'll be a case of... well, I don't know, because if you then bring Russell, you know, as in after today...
It's almost a
they'll
dead...
sack Bottas.
Yeah, at the end of the season, I think Bottas needs to start looking for another seat. Because...
yeah. Hamilton has the luck again. How can you say he's had the luck again? He comes from 14th after making the wrong decision and changing the tyres, coming out last and fights his way back. If it wasn't for the fact that Alonso
battled
battled him, he would have won that race.
Apart from one move, obviously Alonso was a bit naughty. He moved in the braking area and he moved into the line, but other than that, that was a great battle.
Yep.
The battle, as they said on the commentary, the battle we've been waiting 12 years for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have always seemed to have avoided each other, them two, haven't they?
Yep.
Obviously, Alonso lost a lot of his years at McLaren. Can't wait to see them back at it in it again. If they get the 3rd position this season, then
McLaren.
they're going to have a bit more budget, aren't they? So I think that's why we're seeing them coming back every season as well. They're climbing, so they're getting a better budget. And they're not going as nuts with their hypercars as well. There was a hypercar coming out every 6 months for a while. No, we weren't 6 months, but you know what I mean.
So it's Triggers. So you're going to do a long stint this time. No, he's coming into the pits.
Well, that's sort of bang on, isn't it? So, well, he's probably got to cover off Rightful as well. Rightful, who has lost time to Nico. Nico may have watched the stream earlier. The undercut is massive. But we've got Rightful Chip closing up on Marker Chris, the back marker at the moment.
Right, so that's him just stopped. And Rightful's just coming down to the hangar straight.
Yeah.
Oh, so no, he should be alright.
Just watching Marker Chris is like watching what he does here, perfect, and he dives into the pits as well. That was almost perfect back marker there between two leaders. Didn't panic too much, slotted in between them, and got out straight into the pits.
Triggers, they both come out. I think Nico and Rightful have come out in front of Trigger.
Yep.
pushing.
Oh, no, Nico's just come back behind. I think Nico might have gone sideways or something. I heard a tyre squeal in my ear. So Nico's come out in third. But a lot closer. So what happened to Haywood then?
Oh, he span it. Nico lost it at T1.
Yeah, I thought I heard a tyre squeal in my ear.
Yeah, clipped the curb, and otherwise he'd have been away. And Nico's right up behind Trigger now.
Oh, we currently just set our YouTube record of 13 viewers.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Not quite our Twitch record of 90, but this is our first weekend, so, and we did amass a decent following on Twitch of 540, about 550 in the end.
Have you not put a stream on Twitch to say that we've moved?
I will do. I'll set it up all properly. I'm not been well this week, so Kool-Aid and Roger in the pits. Everyone's still racing it, aren't they? Everyone, and all the graphics still got put out this weekend, and the streams are still going. Nico is sideways, is what he was there, mate. But yeah, he is pretty fast. But that's going to allow Mr. Haywood. So over halfway into the race.
Yeah, Rifle's got a 4-second lead over Trigger, second over Nico, and Haywood lost out on the pit stops. Star up into 8th.
Well, not far off third.
Wow. Cut the 8.5, it'll be 3.
Yeah, that's worked out quite nice for him, isn't it? A minute behind Kool-Aid, though. It's a massive difference between everyone. Oh, no, scrap that. Prawn's only 3 seconds off Kool-Aid.
It is, isn't he?
Prawn getting out in cooler, clear air. Jeez, here it comes. Tiredness is kicking in.
Oh, I've got to go to work tomorrow. I say I've got to go to work tomorrow. I'm going to sit at my dining room table and work.
Oh, that's yeah. I think it's harder,
2
isn't
weeks
it?
off.
I find since trying to do this full time,
for 2 weeks.
I get distracted by too many other things when I'm at home.
Yeah. I'm waiting on a new steering wheel to arrive as well.
Oh dear.
Yeah. When the hell, God knows when that will bloody be. It's only been on order 4 weeks.
Yeah, I've noticed with sim equipment, it don't come out quickly.
Well, it's MVH.
Yeah.
Wheel. I know some of the guys have got these wheels already, and it was like you had to pre-order it, and then they said, "Oh, now you can order it." So you order it, and then they say, "Oh, it'll be 2 weeks. 2 weeks come and go." So I contact them. They go, "Oh yeah, because some of our stuff is 3D printed in Greece, and because of COVID, and because of Brexit, and because of my grandmother, she had a birthday, and it was." So
Yeah.
bloody hell, man's coming out with all the he didn't come out with the grandma excuse. I just made that one up. But it's like bloody hell. And then you get emails in the saying like, on the same day as you get that email, you get emails from the company saying that your order is being put together. Then your order has been put together and it's been boxed, and then nothing. And then a week later, you get an email saying your order has been posted. I still haven't received it.
Oh dear. Not
God
ideal.
Damn. No, not the best service.
I think
Might
some
take 2 weeks
companies...
to put these things together. I don't know.
See, these companies are like the ones that end up doomed to fail, because there'll be another company that does exactly the same thing but better and quicker
Yeah.
and better customer service.
I think they're a lot of these companies are like, they do a good product,
Yeah,
but they haven't got the facilities to upscale.
the infrastructure.
So
Yeah,
they're undoing is the success, if you like. So they become successful, and it's their undoing because they haven't got the facilities to push that forward.
that makes total sense. I can relate to that. You get to a point that you hit a wall that you can't do no more.
Yeah. You can only produce 20 of these things a day, yet you've got 60 on order.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's then you've got more, more and more and more backed up, and in the end you're just like going.
yeah.
Apparently they were waiting for the carbon fibre parts to come from China. Of course, they were stuck on a. They were stuck in the Suez Canal or something like that, wherever it was, on a.
Yeah, there has been a lot of things going on that could.
Oh man.
And if you're trying to make big orders, I don't know how it works, but I'm sure if you start ordering big orders of these things, someone starts looking. So, yeah, you're looking at these, what's the word, exotic materials, like carbon fibre. If you start ordering pallet loads of it and that lot, people do start looking.
What do you mean people start looking?
Well, it's about if you're ordering in loads of one product, one thing. People they do like a big bulk of, and you keep ordering the same thing. People are like, what's he doing there, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah. I don't know. It's confusing. I'm too tired to go into it.
Yeah, you confuse me.
Yeah.
Whoa, a spinner.
Who's that?
Trig spinner.
Trig.
We've got a trig spin. I think it's Trigger.
Yeah, he's back on the track. Hayward's gone past. So stand to fourth.
Yeah. No, Hayward's. Has Hayward gone through? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trigger's gone from second to fourth. That's a big glut of points he's lost there. 51 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's doing really well. But this is where it starts to become a bit of a struggle.
Oh, Prawn's back in the pits.
He got past Kool-Aid as well. So he was going for a two-stopper. It's probably why he was so quick. Probably was running light. He's going to have it all to do now, isn't he?
Yeah. Pardon me. Is Captain Roger joining? Is it has he been overtaken by Migron, or is?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So he's falling backwards. Not seen nothing of him tonight.
No.
So no battles at the moment. Very quiet. Trigger's got a lot to work to do then. Rifles led from the beginning. See Trigger coming up behind Prong. Prong's going to be a bit of a problem for these guys, I think, now, because he's going to be really light on fuel. If I know.
Is that Prawn?
Yeah, if I know Prong.
Well, they should all be on the same fuel now.
Well, yeah, but
Should
he's
all be on the same fuel to get them back to get them to the end of the race.
yeah, true.
So it's only the beginning of
no.
the race where you'd find people running lighter fuel loads.
Oh. I need to get an armchair. It'd be
An armchair.
yeah.
I've got one. It's called me a rig.
Yeah, it's not comfortable enough for long racing.
Yeah, I've had to adjust mine because I was getting pain in my hip, like my hip flexor at the front of my hip, and the front outside of my left hip, where I was braking, and I think the seat was tilted back too far. So I've just lifted the back of the seat. You've got some adjustments that I can make. I can actually lift the seat up. So I did that, and it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Just pushing on that brake pedal. It was actually pushing in my hip flexor. It was like bizarre. And Migron's managing to maintain a 3-second advantage over Captain Rog.
Just looking for nothing really going
Mark and
on.
Chris, 1.5 seconds back off the tart.
Yeah, to RC controller guys. RC controller. So C stands for controller. Remote control controller.
RC remote control.
Yeah.
Talking of remote controls, I don't know if there's a YouTube channel called RC Sparks.
Not heard of it.
Oh man, if you're into your RC, he is the guy to
No,
go and
I'm
watch.
not.
Oh my god.
I've never really.
Do you
Like, I like
do you,
it.
watch, do you watch Gold Rush?
A little bit. I'm not
Right?
not an avid fan.
Remote control 1/14 scale. Wash plants and diggers and rock trucks,
Yeah.
bulldozers, and it's just
I've got given
and it's just having a ball.
given a to scale crane for a present. I was like, yeah, thanks. What I need when I get home is a reminder of work.
Yeah.
It's,
I used to race radio controlled cars. I used to run a club for radio controlled cars.
yeah.
Years ago, sort of up until the sort of 2000. And so yeah, I like me radio control. So these some of the stuff that he's got. It's just paid $5.5 grand for an excavator.
What model?
The excavator, Yep. Metal. It's all metal. And it's got sounds as well, so when you start it up, it's and it revs and stuff like that. It's got a little electric hydraulic motor.
Yeah.
So all the arms and all the articulations are all done by hydraulics. All the rams are proper hydraulics from a little hydraulic motor. And he's got attachments on this with quick release fixings. And he's got a like a log grabber.
Yeah.
And he's also got a hydraulic jackhammer. Yeah, 10 grand. He's just moved. He's just moved house. He's just moved across. He's in Canada, and he's just moved across. And he's got this 200-acre land, and he goes gold mining.
Fair enough.
With all this stuff, and he gets his. He's made some new friends while he's been there, and absolutely cracking.
Any DIY solutions? When hanging wallpaper, don't go from the corner, start in the middle of the wall. Draw yourself a plumb line.
Yes.
Windy. Wow. Flat. Yeah, so there's my DIY solution for you.
Get yourself bonus points while your wife's away for a couple of days. Decorate your kitchen.
Why?
That's what I did.
Oh, okay. I hate decorating kitchens. Way too much cutting in.
Yeah.
There we go. Man issues. I hate decorating. I did it for a little while, and what drew the line? I had 40 flats, and everything was white, and I was like, do you know what? I've had enough. I've had enough of doing it. I need another job. I just walk out. Was blind.
I did some. I decorated the dining room. My wife was away on holiday. She knew I was doing this. I cleared all the room. It's like a big L-shaped room, 30 square meters. Yeah, 30 square meters footage. And I was wallpapering the chimney breast in the dining room. That's the only bit of wallpapering I was doing. So I started from the middle, put the centre piece up in the middle, and then worked around either way. And my first piece that I cut in along the top had a little dink in the bottom, and it was probably about 3 mil in about just in a scallop, a little bit. And she was FaceTiming me. She was in Croatia, and I said, "There you go. What do you think to that?" And she said, "Oh, look." I said, "Yeah." And then I put the camera right up to the bit, and she just went. Her face just dropped. I said, "Yeah, that's what I thought." So I just got hold of the bit and just ripped it off the wall.
Yeah.
She was like, she didn't bat an eyelid. But the problem was, because when you put it up, it stretches. So when I went to put the new bit up, it was too bloody narrow.
Yeah.
It wouldn't fit the spot. And I was like, so I'm having to sort of like scoot it across, and then I tore it, and I was just like, for God's sake.
Stop swearing. I can't believe I'm telling you to stop swearing.
I didn't swear.
You nearly did.
Oh, there's nearly and there's swearing.
But Tart's under pressure from his friend Mark. But it's been pretty clean. I don't think there's been any instance to speak of that we've seen. But then again, they've all been
a couple of. There was a couple on Prawn.
Yeah.
That put him in the pits. That might be coming our way.
Yeah, I dare say. I'm going to be looking at them.
There was now. Is that Galea?
No, Jones and...
No, it wasn't Jones. Jones was the first one with a little tap, but the second one that actually put him in the pits was somebody else.
Is it Tart?
I think it was Tart.
Kool-Aid faring pretty well. 7th place. No man's land at the moment. This is a real battle for the guys driving around middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, no one to battle. All you got is that clock in your bottom left to chase. And it's off-putting because it goes up and down and it's not continuous.
I took it off in the end.
Tarts, Kool-Aid.
I took it off and then I put it back again, and I take it off and put it back again.
Yeah. But it's good to not focus on it. Well, I don't know. I think you need to focus on it a bit. Or you just need to focus on putting a decent, consecutive lap times.
I put it up, and then like the guy in front of me was 10 seconds in front of me, and I thought, I'll take it off and I'll just settle down. And then you put it back up again, thinking you've done well, and you're 11 seconds down, and you just think, why do I even bother? Then you spin it and go and put it in the wall.
Yeah, gutted about you tonight because you were looking pretty pacey. I'm for a podium, I would have said.
I was, and then just got butchered on the start again. Every start. I thought I'd made a good start. I don't know what. I'd have to watch the stream back again, but I've no idea what Butcher was doing. He was like hanging back. It was like he wasn't even up to speed. He was doing like 35 mile an hour, and he was allowing the guy to his left and the guy to my left to move up. So it was like I was in 4th on the grid, not in 3rd. And it was like a staggered grid, and I was like, what the hell's he doing? Yeah, I think up until, I don't know if you can even push forward into him because of the ghosting. I don't know whether you can do that. If I don't know, if I think you
before
can
the line, yeah. Before the line, yeah.
So
as long as you are, all you need to worry about is you're in your own box. Because when you start, if you are ghosting, you'll stay ghosted until you're separated. And once you're separated, then you will collide. Which is interesting at the beginning because it all depends. You could shift at different moments. So, I mean, you could shift earlier, but obviously when they shift later, they're going to fall backward. So you end up do bumper on bumper. So you best, I mean, ideally you want to give each other space, but yeah.
He just wasn't. He was just. I was like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, just worry about keeping in that green box and keeping it up to speed.
Yeah.
So other than that,
until we got up, we were in the green box, and then all of a sudden, the green box, and he just started backing off, and I'm like, what are you? So of course I got mugged for 4th, and then I got mugged for 5th.
Mark and Chris,
Never mind.
really up on his fella Bentley. And they're both closing down the Ferrari in front of him. About to say not long ago, but then I just realised there's 37 minutes. I class that as pretty.
It's a full race.
They're in the third, coming up to the third quarter, fourth quarter. Sorry. And I'm coming up to my bedtime.
Show pace again, please.
Already done it.
What's the pace?
He's in the 2 minutes. Rightful that is. So he's consistently in the 2 minutes still.
2 minute flat.
Yeah, the man's a machine.
What was the quali time?
59.6.
Right.
Quickest was Bennett over the weekend with 59.3.
59.3. Yeah.
Twice. The Pro-Am last week was the quickest, but I think we've seen another week where the week before I think GTA was quicker. So it's going to get interesting between these guys, I think. Trigger's coming back at Hayward and Hayward's coming back at Nico. So we could see a battle for second brewing in the next couple of laps.
Yeah, Rightful will be happy with that.
I think Rightful's happy at the moment. But then Nico must be doing pretty solid laps to keep it within 7 seconds.
Yeah.
That's sort of times he's doing. His last lap was a 2:01.5.
I was doing that. I was doing 2:01.5s. So frustrating. I think what happened in my tyres when I went out for the quali, my tyres were a little bit hot, so I dropped my race tyres down a bit. And I don't normally do this. I don't, you know me. I one setting for all, but for some reason I did a quali setup.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna bang that on the head and just have one one setting, because I then went out. I dropped the pressures down, and they were just on the 20, just barely 27.
Tyre pressures are my Achilles heel in this game. They're the
Normally all right.
Kool-Aid's dropped into the grasp of Tart and Mark Acris. Acris. Acris.
Bless you. Yeah, I think he's trying a bit too hard, isn't he?
Who, Kool-Aid? I think he's just lost his tyres.
Yeah.
The Ferrari does go through this horrible grain, like I don't know if it's graining or something, but it goes through these horrible phases. And then the next lap you're on fire again.
That's what probably put me in the wall then.
Great battle going on here, Tart. Ooh.
Just now breaks himself a little bit.
Yeah, which is left.
Kool-Aid a bit of breathing space.
Yeah, and Michael Chris even closer.
Whee, where's he going?
Dirty air is horrible on this track. I've noticed, I don't know whether it's since I've been on the S or... Sorry, yeah, been on the S or... There's been updates, but I've noticed there's a lot more dirty air, like the washing as you're coming through, like as fast corners. You just lose downforce, you go flying off the track. Well, not flying up there, but you just get a massive understeer. Don't know if you've noticed it.
No. I struggle to keep the thing on the track at full stop where this following somebody.
But yeah, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, I think we've got the 24-hour race that BoA taking part in, and we are streaming it as well for SG.
What's that, on a Saturday night? Or?
Friday night, I think. Friday to Saturday night.
Friday to Saturday night.
Yeah, I think it starts late Friday. I think Prawn's doing the first stint. So I think Matty's in there if he turns up. Yeah, Rick's captain of the team. That should be an interesting one. It's definitely going to be interesting trying to stream 24 hours. I think there might be 1 or 2 cutscenes going on. Or just going around with one car for half hour while I catch a snooze. So we've got Trigger, Hayward and Nico all within 2 seconds of each other into the last half an hour. Something to watch.
Yeah, Trigger's looking strong, isn't he?
Yeah, apart from that instant he had.
Of the 3 there, I think he's looking the strongest.
It's going to be tough to call driver of the day. Hayward's got to be in for a shout tonight. Don't think we seen him do much wrong. Some nice moves, but Trigger's all up on him now. Shame we haven't got the numbers this week, because I think we would have been in much greater battles. Oh, Trigger's trying a brave line through there. Almost come off for him. Trigger giving him the flash.
We're always going to go for a move. No.
Oh. Nice to keep control under braking there.
Yeah.
Tried it as he was turning. I could see him just chucking it in, trying to get the turn in. Decent run out of it.
Hayward on the grass a bit. It's going to slow him down a little bit.
Hayward straight across.
Oh. We've got contact.
Oh dear. Yeah, hard to say there. To be honest, hard to call. I don't know.
Just under braking, wasn't it?
Nah. Hayward did look like he shut the door a little early. But it causes trouble when I say things, so moving on. So Kool-Aid has been beaten by Tart. Although he isn't giving it up. Oh, some of these corners are so tempting to stick your nose in there, aren't they? Mm-hmm. And he's come back. Tart's gone well off the track there.
I'm sorry, that's
oh! Tart,
way back.
Really unsafe re-entry there. Lucky enough, only a love tap on Kool-Aid. Need to be careful with re-entries. They do cause a lot of problems. The car's unstable, you're diving on dirty tyres. Interesting battle though going on. I need to lock that screen. That's it.
That was a clear takeout by Trigger.
Yeah,
I'll say that on the stream.
Trigger gave the position back, so I think that was his admission of fault.
Same, because we were looking at a three-way battle for second place, but unfortunately, or best for Nico, he's now got a 10-second gap.
And he's now narrowed that gap currently, well, if it stays as it is, to just 10 points now. We were talking about 14 points, so it's closing it down all the time. So 7 seconds the gap between them at the moment. So we're watching the Ferrari versus a Bentley, UK versus America, BoA versus RC. Sim racing versus RC.
See, Kool-Aid and Mark are still battling away.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
America versus UK, Ferrari versus Bentley. Tart's giving him the flash there, but I don't know why. He's quite far back. He's not even in the braking zone to make a move. Trying to put him off, maybe? Kool-Aid's too cool for that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when we put that van in a reasonably expensive car and he was as cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, apart from when he went off the track.
Oh, yeah. That was on his wind-up lap during the lap, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Done really well though. Coming in at the last minute as he did.
Yeah.
Proving himself to be a very valuable member recently as well. Taking up the stream on AM while Surf's been ill. As he's got the capture card as well. He may continue like actually doing the streaming. Doing the comms with Surf if Surf wants to when he comes back. It was like a computer game how quickly the track dried up on F1 today.
Wasn't it?
It was insane.
It's literally like, doom. Considering they said it was going to like rain for 20 minutes and then get harder. The rain was going to get harder, and that's what they were saying. But then it stopped raining and just dried up.
Hungaroring's just a lot of European tracks are like that. They're out in the mountains, aren't they? Spa.
Well, it's because the tarmac is so hot when it rains. Is that it just it just evaporates off the track?
Yeah.
Whereas when it rains in the UK, it's cold.
But I remember just with the weather conditions, it's just like Spa's and like you never know. You can never really predict the weather. Spa's a nightmare for it because you can be because it's so long as well.
Well, sorry, you can be raining on one half the circuit and dry on the other half.
Austria's another one. Nürburgring. Nürburgring's a nightmare.
Especially the Nordschleife.
Can't stand it. I used to love it on GT4. I was watching a YouTube video about how GT4 is the greatest ever sim racer ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like a Haynes manual for it as well. I loved it. I love that game. That's what got me really into like racing. GT4 did. I've been playing it since GT1. That's when I got into racing GT1 on PlayStation. Right. It's evolved from there. That's why Laguna's probably my most favourite track, as opposed to the F1 tracks. I don't really like a lot of the F1 tracks, apart from Monza. Zolder and Laguna are my favourite tracks after that.
I don't know whether I've got a favourite track. I'm equally bad on all of them. But not bad results. Because this last week is like I've been putting in some good times, and it's just not. And again, I qualified third. You know, it's just
So, guys, those of you watching it, I know I've repeated myself several times, but please give us a like and a subscribe if you are watching. Notice we've hit 14. I think that's our record again. We're breaking records tonight, guys.
Got 16 on mine.
Oh, yeah, 16 at the moment.
People coming in to watch the end of the race.
Yeah. Best part. Actually, the best part is Kyle Army is a good track, yeah. Can't argue with that one. It is a fun track.
I'll tell you the one I really enjoyed. That was Zandvoort. I had a race with Trigger in the AM League, and that was probably my best race.
I think I do like it. I just struggle to race on it because it's just so easy to get up on a curb. I mean, I think this is probably one of my worst tracks. Even though I don't mind driving it, it's so boring. You just look forward to Beckett's for some excitement. And it's just like, it's just like 2 laps of the same lap.
Yep.
It's but it's nice and easy for an endurance race, so it's simple enough.
Yeah, a longer. I don't know whether the longer tracks are best for the endurance tracks or the shorter tracks.
Short tracks. Oh!
my God.
That was close. I think Corley might have been squinting there.
Almost had that shit magnet, that crap magnet.
Oh my God.
Back on the,
I'm going to have to put a
you're not bleeding.
mature content on this.
Trust me, I'm sure the kids know
I know.
the S-H-I-T word. And I'm sure they probably know more words than I do.
Yeah, more likely.
7-year-olds can swear better than I can.
Oh, they bloody well shouldn't. Oh, we're going to see contacts. Oh, Hayward just bows out of it. Ooh, Trigger does give the position back. Cool, I completely got it wrong under braking there. Either that or yeah, I think he's just got wrong under braking. Last 20 minutes now. It's been a long old slog for these boys. It's going to take him a while to get to sleep as well. All they're going to hear is that Bentley. Speaking of Bentleys, I've got 2 more for you. Yeah, well done everyone who took part in this weekend. First time we've done the endurance race league race. Yeah, I know, mate. I think a lot of guys went safe with the Ferraris and Bentleys. We are missing a lot of the Ferraris tonight. So Trigger once again. Yeah. Trigger once again coming back at Hayward. Less than that.
Trigger's just about to make. I think Trigger's going to make a move at the end of the hangar straight. Are you on there with him?
Yep.
Stick it in the middle of the track. Oh, he's going to go around the outside.
Ooh, Kenny. Nice. That door's always going to get shut on that move. We've seen it several times. Unless a guy you're battling with is a willing participant, you're never going to get it done. You just have to lose too much speed to get it turned in.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a light car as well. Yeah, I'm feeling like that as well, mate.
What's that?
I started streaming at 5:30 tonight.
Was it Jimmy yawned?
Yeah. Don't worry, mate. It's late. I'm not going to complain about that one.
I thought I heard that. Thought I sort of stifled that.
It was a quiet yawn. Don't worry. It wasn't a oh girl. This is done. The guys have put a good show. Roger's definitely had the quietest race of all tonight. I've not actually seen any of him tonight, but fifth place.
No, I was just saying because he's had a quiet race.
Oh, okay. Oh, commentator's curse.
Yeah.
He's been lining him up for the last 10 laps. Hayward doing a really good job at the moment. Trigger's making the mistakes. Clinging on for dear life is Hayward for podium position. This probably would get him onto the Wall of Fame as well. Hall of Fame, sorry.
What's the Hall of Fame?
Oh, those who have won endurance races and previous leagues and all that lot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in Pro-Am, Wolsey's been toppled by Butcher.
Has he?
Yep. Missed last week's and he only finished 8th and Butcher picked up the win. And Butcher won last week as well, so that by my reckoning, that's 75 points he's made in 2 races.
Hey?
Butcher's made 75 points in the last 2 races.
How can he do that? It's only 25 points in a race.
Yeah, and it's double points.
Good point.
So before you start shouting at me,
Very good point.
so yeah, he's going to
Very well made as well. I'll just get back in my box.
Oh, Mick Run's come. Mick Run's all the way back down there. He's not having much luck in the GT3s. I do know Prong hates this track, so picking up points is gonna. He's gonna be pushing for top 5, I think, towards the end of the season. No, I heard that one. Plain as day, that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we are seeing some nice battles. So, who are you voting, guys, for driver of the day? And you, Al? Are you going for driver of the day?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I think if Hayward hangs on to this 3rd place, I think I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I think he would have been further up the field. I say further up the field. I think he'd have been giving Nico a good battle if he hadn't have had a little couple of love taps from Trigger.
Yeah, he's definitely managed to pull a decent gap. So Tart's back up on Kool-Aid again. So we are into the final 10 minutes. That's normally when everything starts happening. I've got Mig Run up on Galea, so I'm not completely wrong.
Do you know one thing I've noticed? I've been watching these when you go on board with them. Is the ABS.
What?
They don't. Their ABS doesn't kick in. My ABS kicks in every single hard braking.
Are you over braking? You're still late braking then. That means that's stopping you locking up.
Yeah.
So that means Yeah, well, it don't because well, you know ABS. I don't need to tell you how ABS works. So yeah, that means if you're, because I noticed it in going to Brooklands that I was locking up a lot because I was late braking. Anytime I late braked, I locked up, and the ABS was like just not letting me slow down properly. You have to bail out of it and straighten the wheel up. So Migron's got past Galea by the looks of it. Triggers back up on Hayward here. Oh, really close to Hayward here. It's going to be hard to get the run out of here, does he? It's not really an overtaking move. Oh, he's going to have a decent run through here. He's going to have a stab on the brakes. It's going to be last on the late breakers. And he's got the move done. That was a nice move there done by Trigger. Well worth the wait. So Tart's still on Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid clinging on to 6th place still. Yeah, Migron must have been up in 6th, so Migron's there falling all the way back. Hayward's still going with Trigger. Got nothing else to lose. Got a fair old gap. Nico's in the pits.
Splash and dash.
Well, you don't get no fastest laps, so this could. He looks like he's messed up on his fuel strategy. So this has put Trigger into 2nd place. Hayward into 3rd. Will Rog grab a place as well? Nico's no, he won't. Short answer to that one. Oh, it has actually. Kool-Aid's up to 5th. Michael Chris up into 7th. What happened? Oh, Prawn's even up as well, so he's dropped all the way down. No, Prawn's only got a lap back. He's unlapped himself. So Nico's fallen back all the way down to 8th place.
Yeah, it must have just been fuel.
That must have been a lot of fuel though. I know it's quite a long pit here, but so places are even more key in front for these guys. 6 minutes to go.
Put him down to 11th place.
Yeah, Full Prawn got past him. Did he? He might have had an off or something. So these guys now scrapping over 40 points. A 40-point position. Which will definitely change that, how the season will look. Going into the final half. Or second half. I think Roger's had some issues as well because he's falling back into Kool-Aid's grass as well. Unless Roger's tyres are completely gone off. So Tart and Kool-Aid have had a decent race between them tonight. Kept each other company. So where's Rightful now? There'll be 2 more laps after this one. I think Rightful's had an issue there because Kool-Aid's all over the back of him. Obviously being lapped. No, I just think Mig runs that bit quicker at the moment. I think it could be interesting. So just 2 laps to go. Got Rightful and Hayward still relatively close.
Trigger and Hayward.
Sorry. Who did I
Trigger
say?
and Hayward.
Did I say Rightful?
Rightful.
Yeah. You know what I mean. But thank you for clearing that up. Jones has done really, really well to cling on in there. Could be vital come towards the end of the season, though. Got the All-Stars race, which is going to be interesting as well, because obviously that's going to be 5 of each. We mixed it up with the GT4 and the GT3s last season, didn't we, the All-Star?
Oh hell, that was painful, wasn't it? 3 hours of
Imola, wasn't it?
yeah.
Was it Imola? No, it wasn't Misano.
No, it was Mazzano, yeah. With Luke and Nico going at it.
Yeah. Before that was
the resurgence of Nico, wasn't it?
Luke's farewell. We'll be saying farewell to Sirkos at the end of the season as well. He will be stepping down. Sirkos now the 2nd longest running GT3 Sunday driver. Only 2nd to Prong. I don't think Prong's missed a single race.
Give it a final push.
Really?
Yeah, in a year and a half.
God.
I'd only missed 1, I think, up until last weekend. So it is weird. It is a weird feeling. Not like do it for a year and a half becomes habit. Had a race this morning, quite fun. Still done.
All right.
I still done terribly. Underfueled by about 4 laps. So
No.
room of that race. Yeah, I kept getting snap oversteer. Well, why have I stopped racing? To make sure the streams. Sirkos is going PC. Yeah, he's not leaving BoA. He's just going to be getting more involved on the PC side of things. So there's definitely a shift towards it. We've noticed as guys get more and more experienced, which has forced me to upgrade. So we are on the final lap. So where is Rightful now? Still tucked behind Migrun. Migrun's going to have to do another lap now. But Rightful comes round to pick up his crown. and he's definitely picked up the title of, or the record of the first ever Endurance League race winner. And well done, mate.
Yep,
Brilliant
very
job.
well done.
Awesome by right fault. And then Trigger's going to come around to bring it home after a enthralling battle between a right fault and Trigger. Not right fault, done it again. Trigger and Hayward. So, and then Rog, decent job picking up in 4th place there. These guys are a long way.
Ooh. I'm just watching Kool-Aid and Tartlet going at it. Just came alongside him and onto the new start and finish straight, and the Tartlet had to back out.
Huh. I think Roger's giving us a little wave then. So
Yeah, I think Kool-Aid's
I'm
got this now.
I'm hearing Prawn shouting swear words, so I'm guessing his race is finished. Yep. So Galea picks up 9th. Prawn and Nico. What happened to Nico? I'd love to find out. We're sure we'll find out in the chat later on. Oh, that's great. Whoever just quit out has now... He hasn't finished the race. Oh. And there you have it. There's them 4. Interesting. We're getting guys dropping out all over the place before the race is finished. So you've just done 2 hours for nothing. Mick Run's going to come around and bring it up. Glad I went round for another lap. What's wrong with him? The animal. Yeah, well done, Rightful. Sim Racing, bigger on Xbox. No, Sim Racing is smallest on Xbox. PC and PS are much bigger than Xbox. So, but yeah, there you have it.
Why is PlayStation bigger than this?
Don't know. Just people prefer it. I don't know. It's like some 30 odd leagues on PlayStation, where there's I think 5 on Xbox. So and
Is it just in the UK, or are we talking across the world? There must be more in the
the ones that signed up on like the likes of Grid Finder and that lot. But I meant like who are really active at the moment as well.
Right.
So, but yeah, guys, thank you. That was a long old night for the guys and the comms, but that was.
Have we finished?
Yes, mate. Yes, you can turn your telly back on now. But yeah, no, thank you guys. Thank you for guys tuning in. So we see really good numbers tonight as well. Just hit our record, 18.
17.
I've got 18.
Right.
So yeah.
Fantastic.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to whack a like on for us again, please. So that's how we grow on YouTube. That's how the algorithm works. It's all a completely different ball game on it. So, but it's been an interesting night. Some good performances, and but that's it from us. We'll catch you all on Tuesday for GT4 at Alton Park. So we'll catch you all later. Cheers, guys. You can say bye.